Hello boys and girls. Today we are working on lesson 104 in our Saxon math book, and the first thing we need to do is draw a 4 3/4 inch line segment. Once again, 3/4 will be halfway between 4 1/2 and 5 for 4 3/4. Draw a 9 centimeter line segment. So I need to go to the metric side of my ruler. I always start at 0. I believe it said 9 centimeters, which is the equivalent of 90 millimeters. Jason does 10 sit-ups each night. How many sit-ups will he do during the month of March? January, February, March. March is on the high part of your knuckle, so that's going to be 31 days, and he's doing 10 each day. What is that answer? Well, 31 times 1 is 31 tens, so he's going to do 310 sit-ups. Show 4 ways to make 80. So I'm going to start with my quarters. I can get to 75 with my quarters. 3 quarters equals 75, and then 1 nickel equals 80. So how many total coins will I have? I'll have 4 total coins. I can go with 8 dimes, and I would just have 8 coins. I can go, it takes 2 nickels to make a dime because they're worth 5. So if I double this number, it would make 80 cents. So 16 coins. And of course I can do any variation of this. Of course I could always put 80 here. Let's see, I might want to do 2 quarters. And that makes 50. 2 dimes, that makes 70. 2 nickels makes 80. And so I would have 6 coins. What coins would you use to make 80 cents using the fewest number? Well, my fewest number is 4. So I'd have 3 quarters. And I'm sorry, I put that under a nickel and it's supposed to be under a dime. Oops. And 1 dime. Find the answers. Check each answer by adding. What it's asking you to do is to subtract and then add up. 3 take away 9 you cannot do, so I'm going to borrow from the tens place. That's 90, take away 1, which would make it 89 tens, and I would give a 10 to the ones. 13 take away 9 would be 4. 9 take away 2 equals 7 tens. 8 take away 7 would be 100s. Now to add it up, all I'm going to do is 729 plus 174 should equal 903. Let's see. 9 plus 4 equals 13. 1 plus 2 plus 7 equals 10. 1 plus 7 plus 1 equals 900. So 903. So I got that correct. I need to borrow. If I take from 60, I take 1 away. That would make 59. And then I just subtract. 10 take away 8 is 2. 9 take away 5 would be 4. 5 take away 1 equals 4. Now I need to check my answer by adding up. Now obviously you don't have to draw this out the way I did. You can just add. But I found that this is kind of messy, so I like to draw it out. 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. So my answer is 600. So I got it correct. I cannot subtract, so I need to regroup. 10 minus 7 would be 3. 3 minus 1 equals 2. 5 minus 3 equals 2. Let's check our answers by adding. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 2 equals 540. So I got it correct. Check, check, check. There are 8 people in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are the third person. How many people are before you? 2. What fractional part is that? 2 out of 8. Each person takes a half hour. So a half plus a half equals 1 whole, or 1 hour before it's my turn. Write 51,240.16 on a check. Now, I have seen it written multiple ways, 51,000. Some people put a comma, some people do not. Remember to hyphenate between your tens and your ones. 200. And you will notice I haven't written the word and. You only separate you only use and when there's this decimal. So 240 and 16 out of 100. Use the correct comparison symbols. 62 times 1,000 is 62 thousandths. 584 times 100 equals 584 hundredths. So 62 is greater than 58 thousandths. What is the square root of 64? Well, 8 times 8 equals 64. 7 times 7 equals 49. 8 plus 7 would be 15. 150 divided by 10, or 15 divided by 1, would be 15. So 15 is equal to 15. We can do this mentally, or we can write it out up and down. I'm going to kind of do modify it by doing my thousands, my hundreds, my tens, my ones, so I can kind of visualize it a little better. 2,000 plus 3,000 equals 5,000. So I'm going to write 5,000. 600 plus 400 is 1,000. 40 plus 50 is 90. 9 plus 7 is 16. Now we're working with our hundredths and tenths place. 30 plus 3 tenths plus 4 tenths equals 7 tenths. 7 tenths plus 8 tenths equals 15 hundredths. Sorry, 7 hundredths plus 8 hundredths equals 15 hundredths. Now we just need to add it up. 6,000. 90 plus 1 is 106. Plus 7 tenths and 15 tenths, which would equal 15 hundredths. Sorry, I'm going to say this right. 7 tenths plus 1 tenth equals 8 tenths. And 5 hundredths. So my answer, I've messed up this, so 6,106 and 85 hundredths. Or 6,106 and 85 cents. Over here, would be 4,000 plus 1,000 equals 5,000. 200 plus 800 is 1,000. 80 or 20 plus 70 equals 90. 6 plus 7 equals 13. And I can do 93 plus 8 if I want to. Or I can just keep going out. 9/10 plus 3 plus 8 would be 11/100. 5,000 plus 1,000 equals 6,000. 90 plus 10 equals 103. 9 plus 1 equals 10, so that's going to make this a 4. And you have 1/100th left over. So my answer would be 6,104 and 1/100th. So which one is greater? The 6,000s are the same, the 100s are the same, the zeros the same. So is 6 or 4 greater? 6 is greater. That concludes today's lesson.